A major twist has emerged in the long-running legal battle over controversial pastor Shepherd Bushiri and his wife Mary. A Malawian high court has set aside a previous ruling that would have extradited the couple back to South Africa, where they face multiple charges of fraud, money laundering, and theft involving millions of rand. The decision has reinvigorated a debate that has never truly settled, whether the Bushiris are fugitives evading justice or victims of a broken system seeking protection. Since their dramatic escape from South Africa in November 2020, the couple has lived openly in Malawi, performing church duties, hosting public events, and maintaining a loyal following. Meanwhile, South African authorities, including the National Prosecuting Authority and the Hawks, have repeatedly insisted that justice cannot be served while the Bushiris remain out of reach. The Malawian judiciary has argued that procedural flaws in the original extradition application made compliance impossible. But beyond the legal arguments lies a deeper and more uncomfortable conversation, one that citizens in both countries continue to raise. Malawi is a nation where political influence and economic survival are deeply intertwined. And Bushiri, a man whose ministries reportedly generate hundreds of millions of kwacha, commands both money and a significant voting base. While there is no official evidence, it is widely rumored in political circles and public discourse that his wealth affords him protection at the highest levels of government. Critics claim that the church leader's financial contributions help secure favorable outcomes, while supporters insist the state simply refuses to be bullied by South Africa or influenced by outside agendas. Every time a ruling threatens to move the extradition forward, whispers begin to circulate again. Allegations that the Bushiris are pressured behind closed doors. Allegations that stability of their protection depends on ongoing loyalty and financial support. Allegations that when expectations are not met, legal threats suddenly resurface. These claims remain unverified, denied both by the Bushiris and the Malawian state, yet they continue to spread because of the extraordinary privilege and immunity the couple appears to enjoy. Meanwhile, in Pretoria, impatience grows. South African legal experts warn that years of delay undermine the credibility of cross-border crime enforcement. Billions of rand vanish yearly into money laundering pipelines that exploit jurisdictional loopholes. Each postponed ruling reinforces the perception that powerful individuals can outrun accountability, provided they reach the right borders. In South Africa, alleged victims of the enlightened Christian gathering financial scandals say they continue to wait for justice. Families claim their life savings disappeared into what they describe as promised blessings that never came. They argue that the couple's sudden flight speaks volumes, that innocent people do not run. Yet in Malawi and South Africa, thousands of his supporters defend him as a persecuted prophet. They believe the case against him is driven by jealousy and corruption within the South African justice system. Yet in Malawi, thousands defend Bushiri as a persecuted prophet. They believe the case against him is driven by jealousy and corruption within the South African justice system. They claim he is targeted not for criminality, but for influence, a religious leader with too much financial success and too large a following for politicians to ignore. The truth sits in a space where courts move slowly, politics looms large, and public trust crumbles. What is clear is this: the longer the Bushiris remain beyond South Africa's reach, the more entrenched the controversy becomes. Two nations stand divided, each believing the other is shielding injustice. For now, Shepherd and Mary Bushiri remain free in Lilongwe. South Africa prepares another extradition application. And the Malawian courts once again hold the power to decide whether the couple faces trial, or continues preaching under the protection of national borders and political interests that refuse to name themselves publicly. How long this stalemate lasts is a question no court has yet been able to answer. And while the legal chess match drags on, the people who say they were wronged, the congregants who lost money, the state that alleges criminal fraud, continue to wait. Their patience is thinning, their faith in the system is breaking. One ruling has changed the future of this case, but the story of Shepherd Bushiri is far from finished.